Hello and welcome to NHL 26. Today we're going up against the Calgary Flames. We are the Anaheim Ducks. We're also listening to Steel Tyrant, so sit back, relax and enjoy.
Centers glide into position for the opening draw. The Flames start things off on the right wing by winning the opening draw. Anaheim's got it along the wall. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Look at this, Cheryl. Here comes the response.
But yeah, it's response from the injured athlete on the ice. And at times, the game has to govern itself. When the teammate sticks up for you, when they feel like there was an intent to injure, you drop the gloves.
A pretty spirited dust-up there. And, the motivation to respond, kind of like it.
Well, yeah, it's jumping in for a teammate. And listen, it's a contact sport, so things like this can happen. But with the nature of how it happened, and certainly didn't feel that it was a clean hit. So he's stepping in for his teammate and making sure that he's sending a very clear message.
Off the wing, he comes up with it. Both centers sprung up. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Gets on a piece of it to keep it out.
Carlson's back in the lineup after rehabbing his injury, and he's looked to create some offense there with that nice danger shot.
Made the center of the play. Quick feed to Carlson.
After that huge hit, he is just struggling to get off of the ice. James, and the body language says it all as he's all hunched over. We know that the medical staff will well need him on the bench.
Slides it across to Goetze. Play is called for offside. Still lots of time left in the period. Still no score in this one. And off the draw, they take the puck. They put the puck into the offensive end. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Offensive zone face-off and wins the draw.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tighter team that they're playing against.
Goes off upon it.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit. Huberdeau's not going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is that tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the line of for the rest of the game. Calgary's got the puck behind the net. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Ducks are getting called for boarding on the play.
We know it's a physical game and you got to be aggressive, but when you're over-aggressive and you're laying it on like that, you're going to get the boarding call on your wall. Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking and makes that save.
Another face-off moving here on this power play. The Flames take possession on the face-off. Along the side, here they come from the neutral zone. Puts the puck in. Anaheim's got it in their own zone. It moves the puck over to Bailey. From the point, looks to make something happen. Gets enough to keep it out.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Anaheim's got the puck short-handed. And that's picked off at the neutral zone by Paul. Big hit along the board.
He was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
The Flames win the face-off at center. Unable to reach that one. Runs over the open ice. Moves it to Kreider.
James, he's still down after that huge hit. He's really struggling.
Short-handed breakaway. Oh, and he completely missed the net on that.
I think there is a little bit of panic set in here, James. He knew what he was looking for. He had his head up. He just didn't execute.
Here's a shot. Scores, and they got it. Caught short-handed.
Oh, and that's just a dagger, isn't it, James? Being aggressive, anticipating an active stick, and getting on your horse and creating opportunity when you're on the PK. On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick position. Now there's the timing to get to the slot area as well, and the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
The Flames trying to back the net. Stopped by the goaltender.
And don't make me say that you're not dialed in and focused. It's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that. So it's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Nice speed from the left side of the net. The Flames have it now. Take it along the wall by Lumber. Late penalty coming up here. Yeah, they're going to fight here.
There's been an edge all game and a chip on the shoulder, and it results in a player down. Anytime a player's down, you know that you're going to have your teammates back. This was going to happen either way.
Well, I hope they enjoyed the action because they're going to be watching the rest of this one from upstairs.
Yeah, and that's the call. You're fighting this lead, you're going to get ejected, so they'll spend the rest of it in the showers.
Anaheim's got the win off that draw. The Flames now in the offensive end. Pushes it across to Kreider. Moves with the puck in front. And that's blocked. Along the wing, the Brittle zone. Anaheim's got possession of the puck.
Athletes are so competitive. He didn't just stay down. He got back up, James, and he's making his way towards the bench, but you can clearly see that he is not 100%.
And he denied it there. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. From the defensive zone into the puck arena. Takes it to the net. Big save. The Flames will play their own end. Late penalty warning. Oh, what a vital collision there.
He just got railed for a little close. He's so fast. He just take it down.
The Ducks have been served up with a 2-minute penalty for charging.
We got to put a pin in the penalty balloon here, James. Some frustrating calls, no question about it. But they got to figure out a way to control their emotion and get back in this game.
And he takes the feed. Stopped by the goaltender. Takes the shot. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get
Look at this. Down the man. And he's in on the goal. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
close with a great save on that last play. Taking away the eye-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter is coming from.
Backlund's ready for the draw as he gets set to resume his power play. Calgary's won the draw. And he takes the pass. That's a solid hit. Can't hang on to the puck after taking it off. Fires it on net. And that's wide of the net. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Ryder's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. Big time, and that has some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely. It also generates a ton of momentum for his team. Arenado's in a lot of pain here, James. You can see it in his face as he's hobbling and laboring, trying to get back to the bench. Anytime you're injured, you want to know exactly where the play is. You don't want to put your team in a vulnerable spot. You got to get off.
They open on the play, and look at the bench split up. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Strong side of the slip in and joins the penalty kill here. Slides it diagonally to Marbury. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Takes a shot. Just enough to keep it out there.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity. Let's have another look at that monster on the hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing. You gotta know your opponent's vulnerable.
Anaheim's looking to take this lead into the intermission here as they've put a lot of pucks on net so far. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And it's deflected off someone in front. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in a minute. The Ducks have dominated the shot department here early in the second, and they lead this one. Fans are back in their seats, and see where the action picks up here in period number 2. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
Well, still outstanding in the first period, James, and really the only reason this game is close. This is exactly why you built your team from the goaltending position out.
And down he goes as the puck goes free.
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Anaheim's now leading 3-0, and we're only in period number 2.
Now, they have commanding presence all game, and it's really been a game of people that's really dominated in terms of possession. They're finding ways to take it to the net, James. They're sharing the puck. They're doing all things well. I know the coach is going to love this one.
Quick feed to the target.
Gibson's really giving life to his team with that last sequence in particular. When you have a desperation save and you're willing to put yourself out there to keep it out of the net, your entire team feels it. When emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Anaheim's offense has come to play in a big way as they've dominated both the shots and goal category. The Flames come up with a defensive zone draw. Trying to dump it out. It's still the zone and taken by a teammate. Here's the collision. It's a save by The Ducks have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Anaheim's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. The Ducks will be tough to beat tonight if they continue to play the way they have been, really active in the offensive zone. Anaheim's running down their goal in the attack. Nice shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Denies that opportunity. Picked up along the wall by the Ducks. Oh, he kind of struggled with that opening. Just enough to keep it out.
Wolf's been under siege all game long. I mean, his defense is doing nothing to protect him, but one save after another. They're lucky that they're still in this game. They've got to get going north and look to put some numbers up on the other side of the board.
on plenty as they take a sizable lead here late in the second. And he coughs it up with a pass.
Anaheim's finding a way to the right spots at the right time, and this is awareness, knowing exactly where you want to be and reading and anticipating the play perfectly. They've been dominating, shutting it down in the middle of the ice, and get going north.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, it has been a one-sided affair. 3-0 is where we sit. From right out of midair, he puts it down. Here's a chance. An easy pass saved here by Wolf. Picked up along the boards by King. Free reach from the quick check by Therapy. And it's turned aside by Wolf.
Truba's back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and it's certainly appreciated to have a physical element to your game. You know his teammates certainly appreciate it, but man, you got to find a way to generate offense, and the only way you can is when you're on the ice.
The Ducks with the draw. They go a little track here in the offensive zone.
The coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy, continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Takes the pass. Goes around the goaltender. Oh, quick to size up. Oh, what a shot there with time running down. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. Well, Calgary, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Calgary's trailed for the first two periods, James, and it's not a surprise here. They look like they weren't ready to play. They weren't prepared. They haven't managed the puck at all. You can't generate any offense if you don't have the puck on your stick.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone.
So much time and practice put on D-zone face-off, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it and you have the opportunity to get out and get it game.
Nice zone entry on the left side. Decides to go to the backhand. Big time stop there.
Dixon's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. It's a small area. He gets the position and makes the save.
Motion to Kunis. Gets the puck over to Carlson.
Alva's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one like that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated and using the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Carlson's got it for the neutral zone. Fakes the defender. He's on the breakaway. Scores! Talk about scoring on the finish with that one.
Does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James. And then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A goal to one it is, and he cashes it.
Receives the pass. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. The Ducks gain control of the puck. Can they maintain possession after that hit? And he gives it over to McTavish. Oh, against some tired defenders as icing is the call. Anaheim's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. Here's a short pass to the ball. Oh, you'll get respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. That's blocked by Wolf. Works it across to Lumber. And he's knocked off the puck there. Puck sent in deep, and they'll change things up on the back end. Reaches it up. Denied by Wolf. He grabs the puck here at the point. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
Rudy saved back there. He's really owning his crease.
Moves it on over to Pahal. The Ducks take possession in the neutral zone. Puts it on net. Just a simple save by Wolf. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Ducks have shown no signs of stopping, putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. Calgary's taking possession in their own end. And now they look to make something happen from neutral zone. The Ducks have it behind the net. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Taylor.
Right, I'm going to end this one here. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, hit that bell for notifications. We are back tomorrow against the Colorado Avalanche. So until then, I'll see you all again. Bye for now.